Hello everyone, welcome to Financial Success. Today I'm going to be talking about a cryptocurrency called Cardano, and they already are demonstrating a real world use case. And so I really like that about different cryptocurrencies. That's what I try to focus on, is a cryptocurrency that I see having a lot of potential in the future rather than just a hype coin or a meme token, as those will eventually die off. And so this cryptocurrency I think has a lot of potential. It is a competitor to Ethereum and Binance coin, since it is on that platform coin as well. And so if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. And if you'd like to see future cryptocurrency videos, please hit the subscribe button. And as always, I am not a financial advisor, so please do your own research. And so let's get into it. I'm going to take a look at the cryptocurrencies here by market cap on Binance, and so this is the platform that I use. And so if you're interested in using this as well, there is a link below. And so they definitely have the lowest trading fees out of most cryptocurrency exchanges, and so that's what I really like about this. I also like their charting and platform. And so the fifth largest is Cardano, and so this is ADA. That's what I'm going to be talking about. It is currently trading at about $1.50 and is up 12% in the last 24 hours. And so let's take a look at it here. This is the chart for Cardano. And so I'm going to make this a little bit larger so we can look at it. And so as we can see, it has gone up substantially this year already. And then it has come up and hit this $1.50 resistance line. And so we have bounced off of it once. It did come up and test it again. And then we came up here, broke through it, and then it fell back below. And so we are testing it here right now again. And so if it does break through this $1.50 resistance and continues to hold, I think this cryptocurrency is going to continue to run. And so I would not be surprised to see this at $3 to $5 in the near future. And so I'd like to take a look at this article here. This article is stating that Cardano Mainnet is getting closer. They are working through the testing phases of the Mainnet. And so what they are working on right now is working on building a platform for smart chains to actually build on the Cardano platform. And so this is very similar to Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain. However, those are much further ahead. And so I think Cardano, once they get this all situated and they start having cryptocurrencies building on the platform, they're going to start growing much faster. However, they are working on this, and it is supposed to be done by midsummer, and so that's definitely something to look forward to. And so once that does get completed, I think it's going to draw much more attention to Cardano. And so after the upgrade is fully implemented, it will be possible to build smart contract applications and tokens on Cardano. And so in addition, non-fungible tokens and decentralized finance protocols should also be able to be used on the Cardano blockchain. And so that's just something to look forward to as they continue to develop and test the mainnet. And once they launch that, I think then Cardano will really start to see the value of this cryptocurrency. And so what is the difference between Ethereum and Cardano? And so as I've stated before, Ethereum has very high fees right now for transferring between different platforms, and it is not very fast. And so that's something they're trying to focus on with Ethereum 2.0. And so Cardano is really focusing on those bottlenecks on Ethereum, especially because the co-founder of Ethereum is actually the creator of Cardano. And so he very much understands the platform and where the improvements can be made. And so this article here is stating that Ethereum has very high fees, and Cardano is planning on removing those fees, or at least having very little fees. And so that's something that they are focusing on. They are also focusing on improving the transfer speed, which is another bottleneck with Ethereum. And so Cardano understands those issues with Ethereum, and that is the void they are trying to fill. And so that's something that's very important for Cardano. However, I think they have to start speeding up the process of which they are developing and get to the market much faster with their platform. Otherwise, they're going to lose out on a lot of that. And so that's something that I think they must get out here in the next couple of months, as they have been developing this for a few years. That is the only thing I do not like about Cardano, is their speed of moving things along. And so I think they do a very good job demonstrating that, finding a real world use case, reaching out to people. And so I think they're very transparent. However, I think their development speed could be increased. And so I'd like to take a look at this article here. This is stating that Cardano is going to be working with Ethiopian schools to use the Cardano blockchain to track student performance. And so I think this is very positive for Cardano. This is something that I'd like to see, that they are actually implementing the blockchain into a real world use case. And so IOHK, which is the creator of Cardano, is establishing a physical presence in the country, opening an office in the capital. And so they are starting to work with large-scale blockchain ID project, which is expected to go live in January 2022. And so in about 6 months, this project will go live. They may have their mainnet live as well. And so once all this stuff starts to go out and get more attention, I think Cardano is going to absolutely explode. And so let's take a look at this as well. And according to the minister, 5 million students will receive Cardano blockchain-based IDs, which will allow the authorities to track every student's academic performance. And so also 750,000 teachers will get access to the system. And so the Ethiopian government struck a deal with an undisclosed Chinese manufacturer to provide enough tablets for this project to happen. However, it does state down here that not all the students will have to have a tablet or a cell phone. They will be given a card with a near-field communication chip that will contain the educational credentials. And so this means that the data will be available even if the child doesn't have a mobile phone or another device to connect to the system. And so this will resolve the issue of fake certifications, which is a serious problem in Ethiopia. And so this may give young Ethiopians opportunities they don't have now because their diplomas are not viewed as being reliable. And so if they can collect this data and for their education, showing their reports or their grades and showing that they have graduated and that it is actually legit, this is going to provide a lot more potential for these Ethiopians. And so I think this is a very good use case for Cardano, and I am glad to see they are doing this. And so let's take a look at this as well. Cardano has created this website, and so they are calling it Cardano Africa. And so they're just showing that blockchain comes in the age of Africa, and so they go through a lot of different things here. And so this is part of Cardano's vision for a decentralized Africa. The technology company that created Cardano has been working on the African continent since 2017. And the CEO, Charles Hoskinson, which as I stated before, is the co-founder of Etheruem. And so he reflects on the road so far in his vision for economic identity and empowerment to sustainability and financial inclusion across the African continent. And so if this does work well and they succeed with what they are working on in Africa, I think they can be applied to many different use cases, whether that is in the education system, in the agricultural system, in the healthcare system. They are focusing on many different areas where they could be applied. And so if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, hit the subscribe button as well. And just as a reminder, cryptocurrencies are very volatile. These could go up substantially, but that does mean that they can also drop as fast as well. So that's just something to keep in mind going forward. Do not put your life savings into cryptocurrencies, as these can be very volatile.